So in this video, we're going to be talking about how we can make our letter template for giving back student feedback in an individualized letter. So I'm going to go down to the corner here. And first thing we need to do is, if you like to work in Google Drive, we can go ahead and make a new doc. Or if you're using Microsoft Word, let's go ahead and power that up. And we're going to make a new document from the blank template. So we'll get that going. Cool, and I'll just get rid of these update windows. Okay, so let's choose blank. And I'm going to make it. If you're working on Windows, it's more or less the same. Let's just go ahead and make a new document. So the reason why I'm doing this in Microsoft Word is Word actually has the feature that we're going to be using later called mailings. So I think this might just make your life easier if we start in Microsoft Word rather than going between Drive and Word. Let me just throw my video right over to the other side here. Okay. So this is just that template, which is like what information will all students be receiving, and when we want to put a personalized piece of information, we're going to put a blank. So let's just start out by writing a good old regular letter. Okay, so I'm going to say, dear, make that bigger for you guys. Okay. Dear blank. Okay, so later in our next session, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to replace that blank with the individualized student from your database. So, dear blank. And I like to give a little introduction, like, this letter shows how you are doing in the 6 different skills that you will need leading up to the summative assessment at the end of, if I can spell, quarter 4 in ELA with Mr. Alex. Take a look at how you did and the 6 different skills that we learned about this quarter. If you got less than 75% on one of the skills, please read the notes below and focus your efforts there. Mr. Alex, and let's go ahead and say March 28, 2018. Cool. So the really cool thing is that everybody's going to get the exact same part here, which is kind of explaining how to use the letter. Everybody's going to get my name and the date, but so far we're going to plug in their individualized names. But the thing that is most helpful is actually their scores. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump down to Insert. And for me, I'm giving a table with 6 different skills. So I'm going to choose 6 boxes. I'm actually going to drop down and do 2 rows. So my top row is going to be an introduction or an explanation. So I'm going to say something like skill 1, whatever that might be. Skill 2, skill 3, and you get the idea. Cool. You might write something different. You might write what that skill was. You might write the activity that you used, or whatever kind of explanation you want. And in the bottom is where I'm going to be putting in skill 1 percentage. But I'm actually just going to be replacing that with a blank for right now. Okay, just to remind us that that's where I'm going to be inserting that student's data. Awesome. Okay. Now, to conclude my letter, I'm going to say something like, please have your parents sign below. And let's scroll down. I'm going to say, blanks, parents, signatures. Cool, so I'm gonna also put the student's name right here, and let's just put a big line. Cool, so they're gonna sign there, and let's say date. There you have it. That was a pretty simple little template, and in our next session, we're going to be plugging in the data into those blank lines. Pretty quick and easy. I did that in about 5 minutes, and I think you're going to find that this is a very powerful tool that you can use to drive your instruction. As I finish up my video, I actually just remembered that I need to save this, so I'm going to go ahead and navigate to save. I'm going to choose it to my desktop, and I'm going to call this template letter. My advice to make your life easier, let's make a new folder as well, and let's call this mail merge. And let's save your template letter there. Awesome. So when I see you guys face to face, we're going to be using this to create an individualized letter for your students. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.